Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing very well today, and if you're new here, then welcome as well. I'm Marty and we're going to be watching one of the new Who episodes. This is Sutekh's first season and this is going to be The Legend of Ruby Sunday. It's the penultimate episode. I'm currently on a live stream at the moment. If there's going to be any answers to questions so far, or is that going to wait until the finale episode? I don't know. But yes, without further ado, if you want to see the full uncut reactions to these episodes, to anything we watched previously or this episode, then you can see them over on the Patreon page or as a YouTube member, or you can check out the live streams for the Doctor Who episodes. But without further ado, let's watch The Legend of Ruby Sunday, Doctor Who. Oh, look at that the little sonic boom, I think. Hey, it's Rose. Yeah. One of the best intros. Swenny, give me some lovin'.
How's your uncle? Ruby, Rose, Ruby. 2 different shades of red.
Oh yeah, Ruby and Rose. Yeah, 2 different shades of red.
Ruby, this is Kate. We love Kate. I knew Kate's dad. That is the links.
Yeah, I know of the link between Kate and her dad.
Someone has been working out.
Harriet, head of the archive.
Oh, we've not met her yet.
And I'm Royce Gibbons, Unit Scientific Advisor, 13 years old.
Oh, him.
13 years old. Nice to meet you.
Wow, 13.
I need your help. Everywhere I land, a woman appears. Look.
So this is going to address...
Goes on Planet Slug. She's a Slug mom. Planet Varsity. She's a Griffin.
Wait, we're actually seeing this bit.
Configuration. She's a Bleach. So she must be here. She's always middle-aged, slim, fair hair. What?
This is when it changes. This is when the whole world is changed.
She exists in 2024.
Susan Triad, IT genius.
We heard of the Susan Triad before. TARDIS, that was the
From
S Triad.
technology.
Yes, S Triad. TARDIS anagram.
It's an anagram.
He's got the anagram.
Triad spells out TARDIS.
I didn't think they'd actually say it.
Well, obviously. Thank you.
Oh wait, they knew that.
Even I got that.
Everyone knew it in the universe.
But why?
Her name.
What's Susan Triad?
She's called Susan.
Oh.
Susan is the name of my granddaughter.
Wait, they're actually bringing in the granddaughter Susan thing in with it. I thought that was just a theory we were all coming up with it being like the name, etc. And Susan Twist. Okay, well, hopefully it does give us the answers to questions.
Susan Triad, entrepreneur, genius. She's even been the book of bedtime on CBeebies.
Shooty, the Doctor.
Like the Doctor Who stars do.
Hello, I'm Jodie.
Oh, hello! I'm the Doctor.
It's top of our list. God knows we stopped enough of them. Except the obvious.
We'll get him.
But the research with Susan has come to nothing.
No secret alien signals.
So why is she...
Think it. How do you not know your own granddaughter? I mean,
That's not her. Is that meant to be... That's meant to be Susan? Can't be. I mean, it would make sense why she's picking that name, but...
Time Lords can regenerate their faces. So we look different, but we're still the same.
Right. Oh, yeah, so that's why you wouldn't recognize her.
Can save us if we're dying. Sometimes we can hide ourselves away. The new face.
just don't go changing yours. Like
Oh, but he will. At some point.
Actual face, or does she choose it?
Probability of a track, 95%.
It would be interesting if it is Susan, but... Feels like there's something evil about her, though.
That's a bit mad, isn't it? Chanting my name. I'm not Beyonce.
Oh, it was just a rehearsal.
We hacked the link.
Oh, what do you think, Mel?
Mel's there. Hello, Mel. Melly Mel.
That's my mate Mel. Oh, you would love Mel.
Sorry, but-
Bonkers.
But, oh, yeah, she hasn't met Mel. I keep thinking she has.
Susan Triad turns out to be really nice.
But that's good.
You're giving a gift to the whole planet.
It's going to be brilliant, Susan. Call me Sue, pet. No rest for the wicked.
Well, it's definitely not Susan, because she wouldn't have been called Sue.
We also have another mystery woman.
Oh, yeah. Is it...
Ruby Sunday!
Oh... Oh, they're actual photos of Mila Gibson and doing different stuff, I think.
Okay, so Ruby is not the mystery woman, but your mother is. Ruby is a foundling and was left on Ruby Road.
Oh, they're trying to find it.
A Christmas baby.
we even tried Davina before, but we got nothing.
Oh, I love Davina. I love Davina. Is she nice?
Oh, she's
It's like,
That's one good thing.
all right, can we just concentrate?
You've got a woman that you keep seeing, a woman that you've never seen. Is it the same woman?
You've got a time machine. Can't you just go back?
This is what I've said.
I've been to Ruby Road once and I can't cross over my own history. The one night...
Can't cross over my own history.
That's not like you. You love to break the rules.
He does that all the time.
It was snowing the night that Ruby was born, and it keeps snowing.
But why?
That night is so raw. The last thing that I should do is take a time machine back there.
It all sounds a bit Dickensian with the baby and the church and the snow.
Yeah, very Christmas story.
There was CCTV footage. The camera was positioned in a storage yard 66 metres away.
Does the tape still exist?
Oh, we've got it. You can't see anything. It's black and white.
Look at our technology. We can sharpen the image.
Yeah, they could upscale it.
Do you think you can clean it up and can see my mother?
I don't think it's going to show anyone because they've got a hood. What's she doing? Is she not?
At the heart of every family, 365 days a year.
Is that not Mel?
I got those figures from Hanya.
Oh, she's working with Unit. That might be a thing for that, right? I thought maybe that was like a chameleon thing to make her look.
You okay? All good?
Just terrified.
So what would be amazing? I don't know how you think of all this stuff. Good mum and dad, that's how. He was a postman, she was a dinner lady. 90 minutes time, I addressed the United Nations.
Oh, so it was for that. Was that to get her DNA or something? So the postman and the dinner lady.
Here it is. That's your story, darling. The Legend of Ruby Sunday.
But they can analyse it.
VHS.
We can see my birth mother. If we can see her face just once.
You work for Unit.
My mother's part of it.
Is she? If your mother's part of it, then tell her your mother is too. Now go and get Mrs. Flood. Go and get her. Because I'm coming with you to the Nitwick Tower.
Why do you need Mrs. Flood for that?
There's a warning. Thunderstorms across
Anything I can do to help.
Wait, that started to glitch with her coming up there.
I'm always hiding myself away.
Who are you?
Mum, it's only going to be for a couple of hours.
Still hoping for that growth spurt. Oh.
Nah, short people together.
You've got your pills.
If you're chasing after that
Image job. It's about time I cause trouble for myself.
I would love a cup of tea.
Would you, sweetheart? Well, we'd all like a lot of things that aren't going to happen.
Wait, what was it with the voice change?
Very careful, Mrs. Sunday. There's a storm coming in.
I thought she was imitating her accent at first, but no, she's doing an accent. That's our voice.
He waits no more.
Who are you, lady? You just broke the fourth wall again. What was that? Who waits no more?
He'd tell me stories about you when I was a kid. I'd sit there in the firelight telling tales of the doctor.
I can't wait to get to the stories with their dad.
Ever mentioned a granddaughter?
I was a different doctor back then, Kate.
That means you've got kids.
Well,
Yeah, apparently.
not yet.
You
Wait,
mean
what?
you can have a granddaughter before a daughter?
Life of a Time Lord.
The grandchild exists.
Maybe Susan Triad is his daughter.
And you've got the TARDIS, but you've never come back. Why not?
You've seen my life. I bring disaster.
No, but you've done it so many times before. You never ruined it before.
For what it's worth, I think you bring joy.
Oh,
Do you think Susan Triad is her? Do you want it to be? What if you just said hello?
might be her.
Would you recognise her?
Yes. Like Morris said, probability of a trap, 95%.
Yay! Melly mel mel mel.
And I've got my daily DNA sample, which...
Daily?
Susan Triad, human confirmed.
Oh, she's human then.
Kate's got a chrysalis theory.
Just because Susan Triad is nice doesn't mean she can't change.
Locked beneath layers.
Caterpillar doesn't know it's a butterfly, and a phoenix is just a bird until it burns.
I got it!
Makes sense.
But they've stuck Mum in a room downstairs. They won't let her in.
Even the Prime Minister can't walk into Unit.
Especially the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Prime Minister's always had issues with being evil.
We are not just going to analyze this. Kate, do you have a time window?
Wait, they can go back to that specifically.
You expressly told us in the 1970s Unit was absolutely forbidden to experiment with any form of time technology.
Do you have a time window?
10 floors down.
I like, he said don't do it, but I still got it anyway. So was that from a previous Doctor Who episode as well? That don't mess with it?
-0.1 seconds.
Are you laughing at that? That looks like a cool place. Over the top.
Oh, you have lashed this together. Woo!
I like it.
Wow, ouch.
Oh, is it like it emulates the area that you're going to?
Security.
Honour to work with you, sir.
This room charges up and projects an image from the past, like 3D history. We've got extra power.
The official source.
Actual positions of the snowflakes.
Yeah, the area, I presume, will create like a VR type area.
Me and my mum watch it every Christmas Eve. Wasn't even pointing at the church.
But the information exists. We can see that snowflakes fell on a southeast axis, so we can model that onto the church and predict backwards.
Really?
Oh my God,
It's lovely that she watches it with her mum there every Christmas.
How much did it all cost?
Immediately thinks of the price.
Now, stay back behind the glass. We are going to rock through time. I don't want to lose anyone.
Look after her.
Maybe it's not, but that place, yeah, just reminds me of one of those places that will virtually put them there.
I lost my family to the most terrible things, but the doctor helped me.
Doctor helps everybody find their family, it seems.
Time memory sealed.
Now tell me when you were born.
December 24th.
You were born on Christmas Eve.
My mother, so alone, left me at the church. It was snowing.
And there's that snow, which is so weird. So cool.
I'll tell you what's impossible. I haven't turned it on yet.
Yes, it's just the memories. But why?
Time has tied and hollows and secrets.
Ooh.
And this fixed point, the wildest.
It's very 60s, that place, with all the little buttons. Oh, this is what that shot's from. Oh, is this where we're going to see the glitchy street lamp? Them trying to process the... Wow. That's a really beautiful shot of them too. It looks like the TARDIS at the Doctor Who titles as well, a little bit. Yeah, there's the glitchy street lamp. Yeah. I thought it was going to mean something more than just that, but...
It's Ruby Road.
In 2004?
Just crazy.
Oh, Morris, keep it steady.
This thing is running way beyond maximum.
Oh wait, time window. If that messes up, will that transport them back there?
I've never seen the window this strong.
Memory. Time is remembered. Memory is time.
Oh, I like that.
She left Ruby in the doorway and then she walked away towards us.
Yeah, you're gonna see
Why can't we see it properly?
with the hood.
More than just a glitch. It's like she's shadowed.
Mom?
Wait, is she actually there?
I don't think she can, but you can't move, you can't.
Because she's 3D, everything else is...
You gotta keep everything exactly as it was. Look at her face. Look.
What? She's actually there?
I want to see her! Ruby, don't move!
Are they gonna turn that off and she's gonna be there in the room?
Did anyone see her face?
No, nothing.
Colonel Chidozi.
Can't make her out.
Why?
Doesn't want you to see.
What is so different about her?
Also the boots, look. The TARDIS. This is when he comes in, right, okay. I wonder if they had to reshoot these parts, or did they shoot these things?
The original me. I had to go back to the church. That TARDIS is almost solid.
That's what I was thinking.
If time is memory and memory is time, then
Wait,
what
then
is the memory of a time machine?
Your mother is still there.
Yeah, because she turns around.
What's she doing? Can we see? Why did she stop? Did she see me fighting?
I think she's crying. He's giving away her child. I took her in, darling.
Or she can see Ruby.
She's wonderful.
I wish I could tell her I made it. Mom, you should see what I've done. I traveled the universe.
I think she can hear you.
I came back, running.
Yeah.
My memory of this keeps changing. Time keeps changing.
Yeah, because he did this, but this didn't really happen the first time.
She's pointing at you. Can she see you?
There's nothing behind you, Doctor.
No, she's pointing at him. Him, there, now.
You know who you are.
Them both.
It's pointing at you.
Yeah, now.
Which is also pointing northwest.
Is there anything there?
Maybe.
Chidozi, you will return. You said not to move.
I know!
Or is she pointing where the lamppost is?
There's nothing. There's just the lamppost.
The lamppost, chameleon.
Maybe if I try.
Oh no, because if he goes behind that, what's going to happen?
No. Sorry. No.
But he's not there now.
Doctor, she's walking away. No, Mom, please, no.
The guard's gone. Can they not skip back a little bit? See her again?
I can't see her. She's gone.
It's okay. Don't cry, Ruby.
Can I ask?
A second, please.
No, I'm sorry, I've got to ask.
What?
What is that?
What? What the hell is that? That's not in the dream. That's there in the... with them. Was that the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things?
What is that thing? Where's Colonel Chidozi?
Yeah, that's what I said. Where is he? Where is he?
Where are you? Are you in there?
Yeah, it looks like the Mind Flayer. Oh god, I hope it's not Spider.
When is that thing? Is it now?
That looks like now.
That thing is hot. It's cold.
Oh, it's radioactive.
It's everything. I don't know.
He's playing a good part.
It's the beast.
The Beast? It's the Beast.
Rosie, please report.
Where are you, GML?
Him. He's alive.
Is that him?
Are you inside that thing? Then where are you?
I am lost.
In time?
I am in hell.
Is that the devil?
It's seen me. It's seen right into my soul. And it's so old.
What is it?
The one who waits.
Waiting.
What is?
It's been waiting for so long.
What is? Oh no. Oh, I thought they were going to be stranded in time in 2004 for a second. Intense. Oh no, are they not going to be there now? I thought they were going to go into an empty room or something. Oh my god, he's turned to sand?
He looks like he's been dead for 100 years.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, he did say to stop using the time window, love, so... Now you know why.
This is the Commander-in-Chief to the Executive Deletion Team. We have an officer down. I want Psychops informed.
Take me to Susan Triad.
Oh, I'm loving the soundtrack of this season. It's intense.
Thanks.
At least now we'll figure out if Susan knows him. Oh, bless him. He's prepping himself. Oh no, for the loss of, yeah. I thought he was prepping himself for Susan, if it was her.
I sent him forward.
That thing killed him, not you.
What was it? And Ruby's mother, why was she pointing at me?
Finished? Now stop grizzling and fix it. Because if Susan is your granddaughter, then she might be the key to this.
In the classics, did Susan and Mel ever meet?
Doctor, we've isolated an image. Whatever that thing was, it burnt itself out of the time window, but it survived on the VHS.
Every time I've watched that tape, it wasn't there.
Yeah, it's never been there. It wasn't before.
The recording has changed.
Break it down every single pixel.
I've got image control.
Let's hope it can't come out of the recording.
What do you think?
It's a crude videotape of a snowstorm, 19 years old, kept under the bed. I was born for this.
Hello, hi there. I'm the doctor.
Nice to meet you, Pet. Doctor who?
Just the doctor, hello.
She said it. So it isn't her then.
Have we met before?
Well, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Well, if you don't mind my saying, I'd remember a handsome chap like you.
Susan, I need to talk to you.
All I want is a bit of shut-eye. God knows I don't get enough sleep.
Why not?
I get a lot of dreams.
Of
What do you
what?
dream about?
Did she dream of that thing? That monster thing?
Do you dream about a girl called Lindy? Do you dream
Wait.
about a place called Pacifico Del Rey?
She dreams of all of these things.
About being an ambulance?
Sorry, I've really got to go.
I've got shivers. What?
Being an ambulance?
She remembered them.
It is weird, but yeah.
She doesn't know how, but she remembered them.
But she dreams of their adventures? Hence Susan Triad, she dreams of the TARDIS, so she named the company.
Try running it backwards. Let's see what happens if we reverse time and rewind the VHS.
Okay, that makes more sense.
The hell?
We found something at the heart of that shape. This is the TARDIS.
The TARDIS?
The TARDIS was there on Ruby Road.
It's there for a second time. This time it's 20 meters to the north, and that thing is wrapped around it. But how?
What?
I don't know.
Is that thing the TARDIS come to life? That sounds like a growl. Oh.
Doctor, what was that?
Creepy looking with the light.
Who's made that noise before?
Yeah, in Devil's Court.
Probability of a trap, 99%. Except
What?
the trap is here.
The shape exists around the TARDIS on the VHS, but what if it exists
In reality.
and we
can't
just can't see it?
Leave the TARDIS alone.
I think Susan Triad is a part of it.
I was going to say, if she was dreaming... She seems quite funny. If she's dreaming of the things, then maybe her stress and anxiety is causing things to happen around them as well, like this thing. But that's far-fetched.
Part of this, I need you to stay, but your mother will be taken home.
No, don't take her... Mind you, she doesn't want her to die, so...
Then you're not helping. Which means I love you, and thank you, and goodbye.
Oh, please be safe, both of you.
Scan the target.
Yeah, then again, there's me saying that about it a bit far-fetched. It's about a time travel show.
Analysis confirms life form.
It's my honor to be here today because we know what we've done is brought. It ends today, and I think
we can succeed.
It's talking through her.
Kate, get Ruby to the time window.
What for? You do not question, you move.
No. Oh, okay.
I hope.
This isn't on the script.
I said to that man,
The doctor
but I keep having bad dreams.
of them.
It's woven into the fabric of the TARDIS like it's part of it.
What?
My name is Kate Lethbridge Stewart, Commander-in-Chief of the Unified Intelligence Task Force, and I demand that you show yourself.
Come on, Kate.
He is hidden in the howling void. He is hidden
What?
within the tempest. And he whispered to the vessel.
Who has?
The one who waits.
For none should be more mighty and none should be more wise than the king.
That's creepy.
And the Lord of Time was blind and vain and knew nothing.
Lord of Time. The Time Lord.
Kate, who is she? But what is her full name?
Harriet Harbinger.
The Harbinger of Doom. The Harbinger from Devil's Court.
The gods bring harbingers to warn us of their coming.
Oh, that's creepy.
Which god?
Which god?
Skin, a dream of metal eyes.
The Murray Gold. I love it. I am returning.
What to do? Why am I here?
Sounds a bit like the Masters music we used to hear.
They said this thing was broken. It's starting to remember. It's going back to Christmas Eve.
We'll step away from your desk.
Oh, that's creepy.
There's something wrong.
Of course there is.
There is Trickster, the god of traps.
Trickster.
There is Maestro, the god of music. Deity of malice and mischief and misery.
Sounds like the four horsemen of the apocalypse from Good Omens.
And standing on high is the mother and father and other of them all. Here it comes.
They've done an amazing job with sound design and everything on this. Triad. Technology.
One true name forevermore is
Sutekh. I think that's an old villain from Doctor Who. Holy shitucky mushrooms. That is terrifying.
Don't let her touch you.
Oh my god. Didn't expect that, but such a Mel, get away. Get away.
The god of death.
Oh, it's the god of death.
I am the terror.
Wait, is that Sutekh under the hood?
Perish at my hand.
It's a ruby, isn't it?
For you.
From all your tiny, vile universe.
That's what I can do to be continued. Oh, that's such a good episode. That gave me shivers throughout the whole thing. I like how we haven't got a next time either. It's like, no, you gotta wait until next time to see the full thing and what happens. When I saw the reveal, I was like, in my head, I was going, hang on a sec. In my head, I was going, everyone is gonna be going, how do you not know who he is? Like, how do you not know who they are? Like, because it's probably it's from one of the classics. Yeah, Pyramid of Mars. Thank you, Fidelia. Thank you, Jimmy, as well. But so, yeah, I had no idea who that was. Scary as freaking hell, though. So for the ending part, for the reveal of Sutekh, words can't describe how incredibly terrifying that was. Weirdly, the dog wasn't as terrifying, but it was as soon as Susan Triad looked up, looked to the camera and had the dead eyes, just... Yeah. When she was like that on the ground, I thought, oh, she's changed to something. But I didn't know what. And part of me wishes now I've seen so much more of the classic Who, and it really annoys me that I haven't seen any more of it because I wanted to know things like this that come into it. Because Sutekh, I believe, is an old villain. The name rings a bell anyway. Maybe it isn't an old villain, but aren't you? The Doctor knows them, so it has to be an old villain. I thought maybe I should have seen some of the old episodes, and that would make sense now as to why RTD was saying to watch some stuff. Because I think Pyramid of Mars was something to do with... The name rings a bell again. The episode is so good. They still haven't explained half of the things that we need to know. So what's up with Ruby? I mean, we still haven't had that explained, but this is so good. Such a good episode of Doctor Who. There was some intrigue and mystery there. There was weird things falling through time, like filtering in through time, through the VHS, which reminds me of something else from Doctor Who, I think. Like that thing was taking the energy from the TARDIS or something, and I thought, maybe this isn't the TARDIS now, maybe this is the TARDIS from the future or something, and then that thing has now come in from then, and it is the TARDIS's soul that is creating this thing. I didn't know that it was going to be sutekh. So this is sutekh here. I believe this is what it's meant to be, this thing. And the face kind of looks like the dog. But I meant to say, was that a ruby on its head? So that is sutekh. Oh, it's the 4th Doctor story. So behind on classics, I swear. Yeah, it's even creepy back then. Oh, it doesn't have a thing on its head. Is this thing meant to be like the dog character? He has a more of a dog-like form earlier. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I was going to say, I didn't know if that was meant to be the deathly-looking thing. There was so much mystery surrounding it all. The whole lamppost thing, by the way, threw me, because when I saw the teasers of it, I thought there was going to be something more with the lamppost, especially because the guy kept referencing the lamppost as well at one point, and I was going, it's going to be the lamppost. Something's going to be the lamppost. It turns out it wasn't. What was going on earlier? This is something that I feel was brushed over quite a lot. What was going on with Mrs. Flood? Because Mrs. Flood is someone evil, who we thought originally might have been evil. Turns out she is evil. But then she's brushed over the rest of the episode. I thought maybe she was going to be to do with this villain that we get now, this sutekh person, or this sutekh being. But then they just never went back to her.
Strange, we ran out of actors, actually. Genuinely, there was a shortage of actors, so we keep using Susan Twist for a lot of things, just because we like her, and that's the simple reason why. There's nothing behind it. No mystery, no nothing. She's just there. And I said, come on, Sue, come and have a laugh.
Yeah,
so there we go. Yep, smell my minty. Yes, she keeps cropping up, faithful viewer. Yes, we've noticed. Yes, you've noticed. It's like...
Okay, so this is my favourite.
I do hope she gets a boost in her career now. Honestly, the amount that people have been speaking of Susan Twist, the actress of Susan Twist, instead of, because of not knowing her character, but knowing that she's in everything. I love that for her, but I really do hope, that she does get a very good start to her career as well, like a nice boost to it.
This is the big 2-part finale, the first 2-part story that Ncuti's ever done.
Oh, the titans of Doctor Who were back. Gemma Redgrave, Bonnie Lang.
I liked Gemma in this one. Gemma Redgrave was good in this one. I didn't like her in 73 Yards. She seemed so harsh. Yeah, and so that is meant to be... This is where I completely agree with everybody else as well. That lady is meant to be a 15-year-old mum.
Yeah, Jasmine Finney.
It's epic.
That's meant to be her 15-year-old mum. That can't be. I don't believe that.
When Russell delivered this script, I was so excited by it.
But they're creepy as hell.
I've never been on anything like it. It's crazy. It's really...
I didn't realise, though, that he was only 13 either. Is that a ruby on its head? Which was what was making me think that maybe Ruby had conjured it up from her head or something? Would have been interesting. Maybe it was something to do with Ruby. That's a different version of him doing it. I like that. Oh, right. For rehearsals, they didn't have the lights on in the windows. I was going to say, wait, are the windows shot digitally? As in, are the lights added in afterwards? Yeah, look, the lights aren't on there, but it's just to save the energy from the TARDIS. I quite like that they do that. I like how Kate has finally grown into her role as the head of unit. Yeah, she works very well in now. Now using the full Lethbridge Stewart. Yeah, wasn't there a thing? I heard that there was a thing with the name. At one point, she didn't want to use, she didn't want to use her full name because she didn't want people just being nice to her because she was her dad's daughter. She wanted people to be nice to her for her and for her to make her own way. So she changed her name to just Kate Stewart, wasn't it? Without the Lethbridge, I believe that's it. But then she did it once out of character. But yeah, since the giggle thing happened on the roof. So the doctor says, "Oh, hi, Kate," and she goes, "Yes, it's Kate Lethbridge Stewart." Blah blah blah. And she says the full name. Yep, you got it right. Not wanting to be her father's shadow. Yeah, I thought that was it because I remember hearing something about it, but I just had to kind of figure that out from little bits that I'd heard.
The unit is a completely different thing to what it once was. I mean, now it's very, very glitzy.
Very family orientated as well now, it feels like. It doesn't feel as harsh. And before, when we used to hear of Unit, it was like, oh god, no, it's Unit again. And they were awful people, but...
Like, people have got stuff on their desks, like, lip balm and hand cream.
Oh yeah, it's very normal.
Pictures of their dogs and, so it's...
This looks like this looks like my old office space that I used to work in.
There's things like, people have got stuff on their desks, like, lip balm.
Because we'd work from tablets majority of the time instead of the PCs.
Pictures there.
And this was very much, that looked like my desk. I even had one of those little plants, like the little succulent plant things, much like this desk here. Very rarely have they been using the green screen on this, which is a miracle. They've been using a lot of the wall and stuff, but when they're outside Unit, That's green screen, for the most part. Confirmed Marty works for Unit. Maybe. Osgood was so lovely. It's really funny, though, because this is where you saying that I work for Unit is very strange, because where I used to work, a girl that I worked with, her name wasn't Osgood, but it was extremely similar, because I remember not realizing that there was so much similarity because I loved Doctor Who at the time, and she wore the same kind of glasses, the same hair, the same everything, same kind of outfits, same a lot of stuff, very similar bubbly personalities, because she knew of Doctor Who, but she didn't know that character. She'd only just got into it, so...
I'd love to say we had some amazing, fantastic VFX techniques.
What, they just rolled it in?
The truth is...
And pulled it?
We rolled a tennis ball down the aisle and all the characters looked and followed for their...
Oh no, they didn't roll it in, they just rolled a tennis ball down and then they did digital effects.
Eye lines, and then we tracked it with the camera, and then afterwards we put the VFX of the TARDIS in.
No. And I used to work with someone who actually looked a lot like Colin Baker, which is very weird.
Doors! TARDIS!
And the TARDIS is there, off at the side. They're shooting without the TARDIS while the TARDIS is there. That's all the guy had to do, was throw the tennis ball down.
You have to imagine the arrival of the TARDIS, and everybody has to imagine it in exactly the same place.
But you want to imagine it come flying, like crashing in, like, whoa, it's coming in through the door. I'd do some like big jump back. Wait, that's it, the before and after. I love seeing this kind of thing. That's glitched out a bit weird.
Quite high and follow the tennis ball as if it was the TARDIS. You have to imagine the arrival of the TARDIS, and everybody has to imagine it in exactly the same place.
That's it, it's just a ball rolling.
Without a doubt, the time window was one of the most complex things I have ever shot.
I can imagine, because they had to generate all those images into the shots.
My life. There was actually a quite simple way to do it, which is we just green screened the entire thing.
I was just about to say, stick it on green screen, but I bet they didn't. I bet they decided to try and... I'm surprised they didn't shoot that specific scene on the big LED wall. It feels like that would work better, but you almost can show the LED wall as well. You get that depth of field there with it, surely. But it needs to look fake, or maybe show it on a screen at the background instead.
It's a lot of the time what they would do on Hollywood movies.
Yeah, I love that. It's very 60s.
But we went the Doctor Who way and tried to do it as practical as possible.
Oh, they did it practical.
To be honest, it made things so much more difficult on set, but I don't regret it for a second.
So how did they do it? Did they hologram them onto the back? I'm trying to figure out before I actually know. How would they have done it with that set? Superimpose them onto the background? I would have said projection, maybe. Or hologram.
Some of the earlier sketches are done in Photoshop by our concept team. Once these concept pieces are detailed out, they'll get closer and closer to establishing the look, and then they'll result in a final piece that establishes the look for us.
Oh, maybe it is the hologram thing, because that would work. Because if you're closer up, the hologram's projected into the air, like through kind of lasers would work in the air like that.
We're sort of helped because that location on Ruby Road is an actual location. So
yeah,
we'll go and we will take either the
B-roll shots to layers, the base layers,
or a photogrammetry scan of that location. So what that does is it gives us the 3D data
image
that we can turn into models. So once we get that model data, we bring it into Unreal Engine.
It's an Unreal Engine set.
We would experiment with what are called post-process effects
to
see if we can get sort of the bleached out look, the VHS shash effect look, and that.
Oh, so this is all done, right? Okay, this is all done like that. Okay.
And then connect it to some projectors that would project.
Hey, projectors! I was right.
Gauze screen, and that Unreal Engine environment will project directly to those screens.
It looked like they were kind of standing within an image that was being projected. So
this is a really quick glimpse of the environment that we built inside of Unreal. Our CG environment.
That's a nice shot for if anyone wants to make any artwork of that kind of thing, or to include it in thumbnails or whatever.
Created in Unreal that is camera tracked. So what that means is when a DOP is shooting,
when you move, like you do with the wall, the LED wall, when you move the camera, the Unreal Engine moves with you.
Actor, the background set inside Unreal, a CG set that doesn't exist, will move with the camera.
Yeah.
And the illusion that the camera is shooting the actor at that location.
See, they've basically made the LED wall themselves. Because that's what the LED wall does. It moves within the 3D space along with the camera's parallax? The movement of the camera, basically.
Actually having it physically has helped us in the edit, but more so, I think it helped the actors in the performance as well.
Yeah, because they would have got it. I mean, look at that. It weirdly looks like they've just done really bad green screen. Not so much on them, but certain other actors, like the Doctor before or the TARDIS. It just looks like bad green screen at times.
It fulfilled all expectations. I was like, yes, this is a time window.
So this is the projection as it looks as it was shot on the day.
Wow, not much different at all.
In 2004?
What have they done to it? They haven't done anything.
And as you can see, other than a little bit of color grading,
yeah,
the look is almost entirely there in the shot.
Oh my God, the blinks were so cool.
I don't know what I prefer. I don't know if I prefer the gunmetal grey, the shiny look, or if I prefer the old version. What do you guys prefer?
Just for him the actor to be in that costume all day, he's probably got a harder job than all of us.
Wait, sorry, there's an actor in there. What? Because only the head really moves. The arms move a little bit, but I thought it was just an animatronic.
The first version of the blinks is very broken down. It's all kind of rusty.
Well, that could be an animatronic any day.
I'm sweating already and I haven't started yet. So inside a wetsuit underneath all of this.
But that must be absolutely knackering.
When the director comes up to talk to me, I have no idea he's there.
Our skull faces, the look of that is driven by Russell. He's very clear about his ideas.
It's a death mask, still human, but hair pulled back, exaggerated bones along cheeks and brow as though the skull is protruding through. Her eyes are red.
You know, a skull looks like very much a domed palm. Hopefully feel more skull-like up here. Got the red lenses which match the sutekh.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Some sort of connection between the two.
But yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having a fantastic day, and hopefully I get to see you guys next time in our TARDIS in time and space.
Do not forget to click below to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
If you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much, and also a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons: Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Miggy Love, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, Randy, Kirsten, Juan Pablo Camero, JL, Maggie, Freya Alexandra, Milo, Miranda, Edna, Gina Aman, Tess Avaland, Olivia, Maria Stoicheva, Neno, Megan Janoviak, Rainy Tomo, Strawberry Tree, Kirsten Bailey, Boobly Boo, Louise Vanderhoven, Aubrey Terry, Wraithist, Heidi Steele, City D, Bumblebee, Joshua, Jesse, Rena Burra, Meet, Lolita Verbakovskia, Eli, Holly Jeffries, Alenka Hafner, HM Garth, Chloe Grover, Neb, Kyle Baker, Abby Barker, Tom Tattershall, Kristen Olds, Tillycham, Laura Hutchison, Tara M. Wilcoxon, Sazzy Nation, Ferdinand Pitchard, Jim Kay, Sphere, Mel Days, Fran in the Pen, BG, Tara, Rags and Muffins, Nameless Human Being, Deb, Philippa Chapman, Emily, Panda, David Wayne Fox, Jessica Asakovich, Sue Pro, Naja in Workshop, Mike Tunnicliffe, Wolfgang Wolf, Lee, Harvey, Ankame, Aninya, Evan G, Violet Aurora, Pamela Chandler Rash, Scott Howard, Joshua, Robert Williams, Steve Webster, Amanda, Lipaz, Jamie Dodds, King, Happy Go Lucky, Caitlin, Analytical Guy, Maria Torres, Cliff Adams, Jonathan, Dirk, Annie Bonds, Crystal Appleby, Scorpius, Monica Murphy, Sebastian St-Ange, Varga, Leslie McKittrick, Nick Stark, Number 1 Carez, Jen, Biff McKeldin, Birgit, Stephanie Collins, Emily, Ken Duncan, Max, Helena Klitsch, Amy Quattlebaum, and Rye Levi. If you'd like to see more videos, there's some more on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.